Speaking of Chicago and the Bears, they did something that they haven't done in a long time. They won a playoff game. Not only that, they beat the Green Bay Packers, where a lot of people were shocked that Caleb Williams was able to get it done, especially when they were down 18. What do you think of that game from the clips that you saw of it and for the fan base? When they panned to the audience, it looked like they were elated with the win.
I'm sure they are. They've been hungry for a long time. It's been 40 years since they won a Super Bowl. So yeah, they've had to endure a lot of bad teams, and I think this new coach for the Bears has done a heck of a job. Getting these guys in the frame of mind that they're in, and they believe. They made all these fourth quarter comebacks, I guess, this year. So they believe in each other, and he's got them in the right direction. And I was quite surprised that they won last week. After the first half, I saw a little bit of the first half, and Green Bay looked like they had everything in hand. And then I left. I was actually at a bar watching the first half, and then I left to go home, get something to eat. And then I turned it on in the fourth quarter, and the Bears are back in it and ended up winning the game. So yeah, it was interesting, and I'm sure the Bear fans are loving it. And they're going to have another big one this week too. So we'll see what happens.
What do you make of that handshake? I know it's been going rampant on social media of the handshake between Johnson and Matt LaFleur. It was kind of a quick, some people are saying it's disrespectful. Some are saying it's not a big deal. Where do you see that handshake?
I didn't I didn't really notice it. I've heard people talking about it. I haven't seen it. Who cares if they talk after a game? Did he shake his hand? I don't even know.
It was like a quick in and out, and he didn't even look at him in the eyes. And then I guess allegedly Ben Johnson said after to the locker room, "F the Green Bay Packers." So I mean, they're hyped up, but does that give fuel for the Rams, knowing that that's who they're going to face next? That he's any type of locker room material.
I didn't really put a lot of stock in any of that locker room material talk anyway. I mean, it doesn't, talk is talk. You still got to play the game. It doesn't matter who you play or where you play. It's how you play. And if you play well, you got a chance.
Do you think the Bears have a legitimate chance of winning the Super Bowl or even getting there this year?
I really don't know because that was the most football I've seen all season was that 2.5 quarters. So I'm not a big fan. I hate watching the games. I'd love playing them, but to sit and watch, I can't do it anymore. Especially, like I said, I've been out 30 years already, and it's not a big part of my life anymore.
One of the things that Brett says is he finds it like a dream that he even played the game because he's so far removed from it. For you, you playing at a high level for so many years, is it a dream in your head, or does it feel like that really happened in your life?
Well, again, it was so long ago, but I enjoyed my time. I got to play 15 years. I got to play with 7 different teams, a lot of great players, coaches. I have made a lot of great friendships. And that's the thing you miss. Not really the playing. It's just being around your guys, your pals, and my guys were always the O line. I had a great time with all my offensive linemen, no matter where I went. I always had a fun experience and atmosphere where we were. Those are the things you miss. Not much so much the playing, the playing days.
The league, and you've been vocal about the league doing more for player safety, and the league has changed many of their rules, and now they're allowing guardian caps on helmets for players to wear during games in practice, and they've limited the number of practices. Do you see the league becoming safer for head trauma?
No, I mean it's never going to be safe for head trauma. I mean those bubble heads, whatever they're wearing, those don't do a damn thing. They protect the collision maybe, but when the collision happens, your brain's floating on water or fluids. What do you have on the outside of your helmet is not gonna stop your brain from slamming into the side of your head when you get hit. It looks like they're trying to help, but it's really not. I mean, the collisions are still gonna happen, guys are still gonna have brain traumas. I understand what they're trying to do, but this is a rough and tough game. I mean, people are gonna get hurt, and they're gonna get concussed, and you just have to the aftercare is the most important, not what you're wearing on your helmet. That's not gonna help you. It's getting some care after you have an injury or a brain trauma. You gotta give it time to heal, and sometimes, I don't know what they do in that blue tent they have now. They go in there and, who knows what goes on in there, but, some guys come out of there and they go back and play, some guys don't. So, I don't really know what the protocol is for them and what they're doing in there, but, I understand what they're trying to do, it's just not gonna help. People are still gonna get hurt.